Nobody asked for this, and yet, here we are. The FIFA World Cup 2026 has 48 teams. Not 32, not 40. 48. That is 1/3 of all the countries on Earth playing in a single football tournament. Let that sink in. For context, the World Cup ran with 32 teams for almost 30 years. It worked. It was clean, it was tense, it was dramatic. Then FIFA looked at that working system and said, we can make it bigger. Whether that was about football or about money depends entirely on who you ask. Here is where it gets interesting. The format change sounds simple on paper. More teams, more matches, more football. In practice, it is a completely different tournament. You now have 12 groups of 4 teams instead of 8. The top 2 from each group advance, and then the 8 best third-place teams also go through. So you can finish 3rd in your group and still qualify for the knockout stage. In theory, this keeps more matches alive. In practice, it means a team can lose twice and still be in the tournament. Whether that is drama or chaos is a question nobody has fully answered yet. The total number of matches has gone from 64 to 104 games. The tournament now runs from June 11 to July 19. That is 5.5 weeks of football. You know, the type of friend who says they will watch every game. They will not watch every game. Now, here is the part FIFA does not put in the press release. The original plan for 48 teams was 16 groups of 3. 3-team groups. Think about that for a second. In a 3-team group, the last round of games cannot be played simultaneously because one team is always sitting idle. That creates the perfect conditions for collusion. 2 teams can look at each other, do the math, and play out a result that sends both of them through and eliminates the third. It happened in 1982. It is called the disgrace of Gijón. FIFA knew this. They changed the format to 12 groups of 4 specifically to avoid it. So they invented a problem, nearly kept the problem, then fixed the problem they invented. This sounds simple. It is not. The quality argument is real, and it is not going away. FIFA themselves ran 10,000 tournament simulations before expanding to 48 teams. Their own research said the absolute quality of football is highest at 32 teams. They published that, then expanded anyway. The reason they give is inclusion. More nations, more regions, more people connected to the tournament. The reason cynics give is that more teams means more broadcast slots, more sponsorship inventory, more votes from smaller football federations at FIFA elections. Both things can be true at the same time. Here is what actually changes for you as a viewer. The group stage is now longer and has more dead rubbers. A dead rubber is a match where both teams are already qualified or already eliminated before the game even kicks off. Nobody wants to watch that. FIFA's answer is that the new format reduces this. Whether that is true will only become clear as the tournament unfolds. But the early signs from the first round of group games are that the football is physical, the referees are aggressive, and the drama is very much present. The knockout stage, from the round of 32 onward, is identical to what you know. Win or go home. One match decides everything. That part has not changed, and honestly, that part is still the best thing about football. The hosting situation adds another layer. This is the first World Cup ever to be co-hosted by 3 countries. The United States is running 11 of the 16 venues. Canada has 2, Mexico has 3. Logistically, this is enormous. Players and teams are flying between countries for group stage games. The distances involved are not small. A team could play one match in Mexico City and their next match in New York. That is a 4-hour flight between group stage games. No other World Cup has ever asked that of a team. And the final is at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, which technically seats 82,000 people, which is the largest stadium ever to host a World Cup final, which should be extraordinary. Unless you are one of the fans who bought a ticket through official FIFA channels for $1,550 and watched that same ticket get resold for $32,970 on the secondary market. in which case you are having a very different experience of this tournament. The 48-team World Cup is an experiment. A very expensive, very visible, very global experiment. And like all experiments, you only find out if it worked at the end. Football has given us its biggest tournament. Whether it has also given us its best one, we will know on July 19. You are welcome.